Hello everyone, welcome back to Autopulse. When you first lay eyes on this vintage beauty, it's easy to see why they become a favorite for travelers seeking that retro touch. From the sleek lines of the body to the vibrant colors and unique design elements, it's a vehicle that immediately catches the eye. The appeal of a small vintage camper van is in its simplicity. It's not overwhelming or intimidating like some larger motorhomes, yet it has everything you need to travel in style. One of the standout features of a small vintage camper van is its size. It's compact enough to fit in tight spots, whether you're parking in a cozy campground or on a scenic street in a city. Its smaller frame means it's easier to handle, especially for those who might be intimidated by larger RVs. But don't let the size fool you. Inside, this camper is packed with all the essentials for comfortable living on the road. Step inside, and you're greeted with a space that feels warm and inviting. The combination of vintage wood paneling and plush upholstery gives it a cozy, homey vibe that's hard to find in newer RVs. The small space might make you think it's cramped, but the clever use of design ensures that every square inch is functional without feeling crowded. The main living area typically features a fold-out bed or a comfortable bench that transforms into a sleeping space. It's perfect for a single traveler or a couple. The simple setup keeps things easy, but you still have all the comfort you need to unwind after a long day on the road. With the addition of soft cushions and blankets, you can create the ultimate retreat that's just as comfortable as your own bed. One of the key elements of a vintage camper van is its kitchen. Though small, it often comes equipped with everything you need to prepare meals on the go. A compact stove, a mini fridge, and enough counter space to prep simple meals are all standard features. You won't be preparing large family feasts, but for those quick bites, snacks, and cozy dinners, this kitchen does the job. The design is functional yet charming, with touches like retro-style cabinets and vintage hardware that remind you of days gone by. For those who enjoy the great outdoors, a small vintage camper van is the ideal way to experience nature while having a comfortable base to return to. Whether you're heading to a beachside campground or a mountain retreat, this camper offers just enough space to relax without feeling isolated from the natural world around you. Large windows let in the light and allow you to take in the view while you sip your morning coffee or enjoy a quiet evening. One of the key selling points of any vintage camper van is the unique character it brings. Unlike mass-produced modern RVs, each vintage camper has its own personality. You'll find quirky details like antique fixtures, retro patterns, and even the smell of old wood that reminds you of a different era. These details are part of what makes owning a vintage camper so special. It's not just about functionality, it's about the experience of having a piece of history with you as you travel. But don't be fooled by the charming exterior and nostalgic interior. Today's vintage camper vans are far from outdated. Many of these small campers have been updated with modern amenities like solar power, high-efficiency appliances, and updated plumbing systems. These upgrades help bring the camper into the 21st century, so you can enjoy the comfort of a modern vehicle while still embracing the classic style of the past. When it comes to traveling in a vintage camper van, there's no shortage of adventure to be had. The charm of driving through scenic routes, stopping at quaint towns, and setting up camp under the stars is something that can't be replaced. In a world of fast-paced travel and impersonal accommodations, the vintage camper van offers a unique experience that lets you slow down and savor the journey. Of course, owning a vintage camper van comes with its challenges. These vehicles often require more maintenance than newer models, and finding replacement parts can sometimes be tricky. But for many, the work is part of the fun. It's about taking something old and making it your own, whether that means restoring it to its original glory or adding a few modern touches to make it your perfect home on wheels. At the end of the day, a small vintage camper van isn't just about the destination, it's about the experience. The joy of traveling in a vehicle that feels personal, unique, and full of character is something that can't be duplicated. It's about creating memories, enjoying the open road, and living life a little bit slower. So, whether you're looking for a romantic getaway, a solo adventure, or a chance to explore in style, a small vintage camper van offers all of that and more. It's a reminder that travel isn't just about where you're going, it's about how you get there and the experiences you collect along the way.